Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp, and welcome back to another Minecraft Building Toronto episode. Today, I'm excited to share this video with you guys. It's something that I've been working on for a couple weeks now and trying to coordinate everything, and I'm really excited with how everything turned out, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new build on the project built by a guest builder. Our first guest builder on the project, somebody who has a pretty exciting YouTube channel as well, and so we're gonna take some time today to talk to him. His channel is Alpine, or his channel name is Alpine, I should say, and he's an upcoming Minecraft YouTuber. He's got about 17,000 subscribers, and he built the INDX condominium on our map. So we're going to be taking time to talk to him today, learn a little bit about the build and about his channel. If you do enjoy the video and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to catch future content as well. And like I said, I'm really excited to jump into this video with you guys. So like I said, the builder we're talking to today is named Alpine. He's got 17,000 subscribers on his channel, and he's only a few months old, and those subscribers are well deserved. He's found a unique niche on YouTube on a game that's over a decade old, which is easier said than done, and that's for sure. So we're going to be talking to him. I don't want to give away too much of what we talked about today, or what I talked about with Alpine before we start talking, but he does have a unique channel theme, which I think you guys will enjoy, and it segues well into what we do on this channel as well. So I think it's well suited for my viewers. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Alpine and thank him for joining us and participating in the Building Toronto project. So Alpine, to those who aren't familiar with your content, just take some time to explain to them what your channel is all about.
All right, so my content centers around conveying architecture, engineering, and city planning content through Minecraft. Trying to learn this stuff through textbooks isn't very exciting, so my goal is to create that first step for a lot of viewers into the architectural and engineering fields. I've been playing Minecraft for almost 9 years now, and I started off by playing on an iPod Touch back in middle school, and after a couple of years I switched to Java on PC, and I hopped around a bunch of different creative servers, and I eventually settled on Cubed, where I currently work with the specialist team on the city of Andia. So using my previous experience, I'm able to blend this technical world of architecture and engineering into Minecraft. If the viewers aren't familiar with my background, I'm an upper year architectural engineering student, and I'm currently on a 16-month contract working professionally in project management. I also just want to clarify, architectural engineering and architecture are very different. My degree is essentially a structural engineering degree with a blend of high performance design, heritage, and the technical aspects of architecture.
So you mentioned that you bring your personal and professional experience into your work in Minecraft. And can you touch a bit on how you do that and how it factored into the building you chose to do on the Building Toronto project?
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of the city of Toronto, and a lot of my builds feel like they can fit right into Ottawa, Toronto, or Vancouver. I'm a big advocate for the use of point towers, so the combination of finding a project like this and being asked to build a skyscraper, it made it sort of a no-brainer decision. In terms of my previous experience, most of the application for the INDX Tower that I made, it was through basic structural components like shear walls and pillar placements. And other than that, the only other part from previous experience was the floor plans.
So you touched on this a little bit already, but I just want to iron out the details and make sure I'm not missing anything. Is there anything specific about the INDX condominium and the building that you chose that sets it apart from the other builds on the Building Toronto project?
So the reason I chose the INDX Tower was mostly because of the shape. It wasn't overly complicated, and my new video is meant to be more of a look inside my head to see what my building process is like. I didn't really want to overwhelm the viewers with a crazy amount of math and numbers, so I decided to keep it relatively simple. Eventually, I plan on making complex videos where I go in-depth on like structural systems and more on the technical architecture side, but I want to ease the viewers into it so they sort of have a basic understanding before that happens. I was originally planning on building one of the tall condo buildings on the south side of the expressway in Toronto, but I felt like it would be better to build in an area that was already developed.
I think this gives my viewers a good indication of what your channel is all about, and a sneak peek into your mind and how you're a little bit different than your average Minecraft builder and your average Minecraft YouTuber. So I want to thank you both for joining us on the channel and taking some time to speak with me today, and also for joining us on the project and building a really well done condominium tower. I guess the last thing to close before we end off this little interview is is my hope that some of my viewers come and check out your awesome content and the things you do on your channel. So my final question is there anything else you'd like them to know about your content that you haven't mentioned already?
Yeah, for sure. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you like Toronto's architecture. I build a lot of similar types of builds on my channel, and I'm from Ottawa, so I try and mix in real-life examples from around the city. I also just want to let the viewers know that I'm going to be remaking Ottawa in an upcoming video series, so that's pretty exciting.
I want to thank Alpine once again for joining me on the video, and also taking the time to build in Toronto. We're going to take some time to look over the build now, as I do with all of my building showcase videos. Before I jump into that, though, I just want to sort of do a little call out to you guys. And now that you know that I'm doing this little celebrity builder thing on the project, if you have any builders that are up and coming builders, specifically people who are smaller channels, maybe between like 500 subscribers to under 20k, that you think I should reach out to and see if they're interested in joining us on the Building Toronto project, be sure to let me know in the comments. And it won't do any harm either to let them know in the comments of their videos that this project exists and that they should check it out and maybe join me for a couple builds. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the comments, or say and recommend, I should say, in the comments down below. And the only other thing I want to touch on before we start looking at the INDX condominium tower is that I haven't forgotten about the comment showcase a special thing that I do at the end of every video and the beginning of every video. Just the past two videos for the Building Toronto project have been a little bit different, obviously, with this and then with the Onion Station. So I didn't think it was appropriate to do that on either of those. So that's going to be coming back for the next episode of Building Toronto. So be sure to keep leaving those great comments for a chance to be featured at the beginning of the next Building Toronto episode. So looking at the INDX condominium, or the INDX Tower, it is the 35th tallest tower in the city of Toronto, tied with the Water Tower, also known as the Eau de Soleil, which showcases my French, which went slightly better than I expected. It's 179 meters tall, and has 54 floors, and it was completed in 2016. And it is a residential tower, kind of tucked away in a more commercial area. So it was interesting, when I approached the building for the first time, I almost assumed that it was going to be a office tower. Everything that I know about in that area is an office tower. It's surrounded by some pretty significant ones. It's pretty close to Old City Hall, Nathan Phillips Square, obviously, which is right next to Old City Hall. A lot of more commercialized buildings. So I was kind of surprised to see an office tower so close. But when researching the build, the original purchaser of the land and the person who planned on developing it, it didn't end up actually developing it because their company went bankrupt and it was bought. The property was bought out by somebody else, but they basically purchased it with a plan of sort of competing against Trump Tower, which has been since renamed to the Adelaide Hotel, as the tallest residential skyscraper in the city of Toronto. Obviously not that person's final destination, as they ended up going bankrupt, but such is life sometimes. Construction for the building began in January of 2013 and ended in January of 2016. It has 54 floors above ground and 3 floors below ground, including 100 parking spaces. It, as I mentioned before, is 179 meters tall, has a structural material of concrete and a facade color of blue, and light brown. The architects are Page and Steel, as well as IBI Group. And I'm pretty happy with this build. It wasn't something that I was even aware of until Alpine said he was going to do it, and it's kind of a unique build. It's very simple in its design, but its details really make it stand out from others in the area. I recommend you check out Alpine's video of him actually building the build, because he does touch on a lot of those architectural details that really make it a unique build, despite its lack of detail in comparison to the more traditional style or Art Deco style of building. The exterior of this build was done by Alpine, and then the interior was done by a combination of Apache, who did the lobby of the building. I want to thank him for completing that so quickly, because I did put him on a bit of a schedule because I wanted to try and get this build out as soon as possible. And then myself and Star did the residential floors of the building. Star did the residential floors, and I did the common areas between the lobby and the 4th floor of the building. So thanks to them as well, or thanks to Star as well for his help with that. And I'm really happy with how the build turned out. As I said, the interior is quite extensive. When Star builds, he builds quite detailed, as you guys likely know if you've been around my channel for a while. So all in all, it's quite a welcome contribution to the project, and like I said, this is the first time I did this on the Building Toronto project, bringing in a guest builder. I learned quite a bit on how the whole process will work going forward, and learned some things that I would do again and some things I would do a little bit differently. But overall, I think it was a really, really positive experience, both for me and for the project. And I hope, I guess, to come full circle, I hope it's a positive experience for you guys, the viewers, as well. So if you did enjoy seeing Alpine's content and hearing from him today as we did our short little 4-question interview, be sure to check out his channel. It will be linked in the description down below, and I'm going to be tagging him in the title. So I'm not sure, as I hit my hand on my desk, I'm not sure how that exactly works because it's a newer feature on YouTube, but you should in theory be able to just click his name in the title of the video, and that should bring you to his channel as well. So if you want to try out some new features on YouTube, I guess you can try that as well. But like I said before, if you have any recommendations on other builders, I'm always open to new content creators coming in and joining us on the Toronto project, even if it's just for one build like Alpine was, and helping make this project really special. So that is going to be everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit of a longer one in comparison to some of my more recent stuff, but I think it was well worth the extra length. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel and you did enjoy, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer and you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and share the channel with some of your friends. If you haven't checked out the Building Toronto project yet for yourself, you can do that with the Minecraft Java version of the game. The current version of our map runs on a public server in easycraft.net. The IP for that is in easycraft.net, and you'll find that IP in the description. Once you join the map, you'll be spawned in a common spawn area. To get to the Toronto map, all you have to do is do /warp and then space and then do Toronto spawn, all one word, and you'll be teleported to the Toronto map where you can start exploring for yourself. There's a few different interactive things you can do on the map, and we're always adding more. So be sure to check out the Toronto map for yourself. Aside from that, my name is Gamefruitpulp. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy in these difficult times. And I will catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.